Hello everybody, this is B Swarm Gaming, and right now I am playing as Black Bear. No, I'm actually playing as the noob. Black Bear the noob. Sometimes Polar Bear the noob. Anyway, whatever Bear the noob, right now, I'm just a noob. And, I know this is surprising to some people, because they think that I just, either make my own tickets or whatever, but I have 500 plus tickets again. Yes, yes. It is like shopping time again. Shopping time again. This is great. I think there's only two bees left in the tent, and if you're like keeping track, looking at my hive and everything, you could probably guess what they are, right? And it's really no thinking about what I'm going to get. As a noob, you're kind of stuck on farming versus attack. And speaking of which, I didn't make a video on this because this was actually, I went to this field just to get white pollen, and the field was Crabby, right? I went to Crabby, and I needed coconut, I needed white pollen, so it was like the perfect place. And I'm kind of running back and forth. I had leveled up some bees. I think my vicious bees are level 10. Some other bees are either a 9. Might have made another one a 10. I'm not quite sure. When I get like into the mood of I bought like uh 100,000 trees, spent like a billion of honey money. I'm just kind of like, all right, get the vicious bee a 10. Boom, great. Kind of went around and said, ooh, I want this one up. Boom, got that one up. So I'm just kind of going around, right? And then I'm up at Crabby and I'm noticing, oh, his little red is getting longer and longer. Not as fast as I would like, but I'm like, this is kind of cool. This is kind of cool. So I stay there and I'm like, I need a 7 million pollen. I'm probably going to make it. And as I do make it, he's more than halfway down. I'm like, okay, well, let's just complete this off. So I do. And it ends up becoming about a 40-minute run. I'm up there for 40 minutes, going back and forth, back and forth. I mean, me and Crabby are just about like best friends, except at the very end, he's dead. Now, here is the great thing about Crabby. Crabby is the only mod, except for Snail, it's the only mod that will give me a star jelly, because I did get a star jelly, so now I'm over the halfway threshold, meaning that the petal 1 needs 10, I now have 6. Better than Snail is that Crabby respawns a lot quicker, which means that now I will have the last item for the petal 1 by the time Spirit Bear gives me the Spirit Petal. Yes, I know that I can beat Crabby. The noob has jumped up another step in his noob staircase. I'm still a noob, but that's one more mod, one more monster that I can take down now. Now, I can't do it in the video because it's still too long, but I just want you guys to know that I can do it. And in fact, for all you individuals that are like, yeah, right, I still have some doubts. First, let's go. Oh, there's no lock there. There's no lock. Oh, I'm going in. And the time? And the time? Okay, well, let's look. Yep. Oh, 29 minutes and 40 seconds. I thought it was 39 minutes. Well, it felt like 39 minutes. Very quickly, very quickly. I'll talk about this in another video. Okay, so now we have to make a choice at some point. Clogs or pack? I love the pack. Costs a lot. Red extract, blue extract. I only have one translator. That's the Riley, so I can get the red extract. Blue extract, that's going to be hard to get. This right here, right now, you really don't need. Definitely want it. Has a lot of great stuff. Beautiful stuff. But actually, when you really compare it to the white one as a noob, this is definitely more mid, late mid to end. This is how you know that someone is there, because they have this. and it's 25 billion. This right here is 10 billion and has a lot of things that is great. Has a 5% bee attack. Your other shoes don't. Pollen, faster, jump higher. It's not that really hard to get. Now granted, some people, when they get to this point, they may be like 100 glue. Oh my goodness, I was saving all my glue for my mask. And of course, once you get, let's say the gummy mask is 250 glue, because once you get 250 glue, you're going to spend it on the gummy mask. You know, you're not going to then save up another 100, get 350 glue and say, all right, I'm going to get the gummy mask, and now the coconut clogs. No, you're going to say 250 glue, boom, got the mask. Great, beautiful. Then you have to start all over and get another 100 glue. That takes a while. Also, 100 oil. Not as difficult, but still, it's another 100 oil. Remember, it's 10 royal jelly and 50 seeds for 1 oil. Now, the tropical drinks, of course, the faster you beat, the more tropical drinks you get. Coconuts, it's no problem. So those two things are basically no problems. 50 coconut drinks are really no problem because you can craft them. If you can defeat Crabby, you're going to get, I got 5, and it took me this long. So you fight him as often as you can, you're going to get 50. And then if you craft him, you're going to get him more. It's one of those things where if you know this is what you want, and in between, you craft the coconut drinks, you just about wipe out everything that you have to make those. Now the thing about the coconut drinks is it takes 2 enzymes and 2 oils. So that's kind of where you have to watch the balance. You don't just go crazy on them. Maybe you make 1 or 2, okay? But you gotta remember, the glue is the big part thing here, right? The glue is the big part. I have 30, so that means that's 70 more. Technically, that's not that hard because I get the glue from the glue dispenser, and I have enough of the gumdrops here. I was thinking about a gummy bee, but the coconut clogs would help more than the gummy bee in that I'm close to a supreme and amulet, right? Now, eventually I will get the gummy bee. Don't worry, I'm not at 45 slots yet. I'm not even at 40 slots. So the gummy bee is going to fit in there somewhere. Speaking of slots, I started off the video just looking at my hive. And let's go and get the new bee. Alright, let's go in there. Let's open the shop. Well, we already got you. We already got you. We don't have 1,500 this time. We don't want any more eggs. We already got you. You. Oh, this is one we could get. This is one we could get. Already got you and already got you. Look at that. The event tent is just about done. Is this really a choice? I mean, come on. Tabby Bee or Festive Bee? We're new. Festive Bee is a fun bee to have. But even if we got Festive Bee, put it in, it'll be at a level 9. What's it really going to give us? Nothing. It's a red bee. Okay, that's good. But we don't even have the fire hat, which would give it an extra attack. We're not really there. We got the honey hat. What's the honey hat? It's for farming. Which bee is good for farming? What have I said is the best farming bee? It's a tabby bee. It takes time, but we're noobs. It's going to take time for us anyway. So, why like even talk about it? We got 500 tickets. I just want to prove it to you guys. 535 tickets. Not bought. Just through consistent earning it. I had several missions where they actually gave me 5 tickets, 15 tickets. The meteor showers, I was getting like 20, 30. I think one shower I even got like 50 tickets. I mean, so if you play like every day, play, like times throughout the day, I went from like under 100 tickets a couple days ago to over 500 now. So anyways, so let's get this. Because the big thing is going to be, where do we put it? That's the thing, is where to put it. A Hive slot, I don't want to do. I do not want to do a Hive slot. So we look at this. We look at this, right? We look at our Hive slot, and we've never went Hive crazy. We've never went Hive crazy. And there's some things that are obviously going to stay, right? Obviously, some things are going to stay. The Rad Bee and the Cool Bee are obviously one of the first things that come to mind, but you kind of want them to stay because they do the 10% blue and 10% red. So you kind of don't want to take them away. You look at the other bees. The baby bee, I still have not seen on its quest, and if it actually says that you need a baby bee, then that just would really stink if I got rid of it. So you look at the other stuff, you're like, alright, it'd be nice if I could fit it into like a 9 slot. You keep looking. I don't really see any 9 slots that stick out. Can't get rid of him. This is the Rage Bee, but I want to keep the Rage Bees because I want my attack. My attacks is not high enough. It looks like I have two options. One would be a Brave Bee, and the other one would be a Fire Bee, and the last one would be this Bumblebee. Even though it's a 9, look at it gifted. Yes, it gathers 124 with an attack of 9. Attack of 9 gathers 46. That kind of answers the question. It's going to be like a Fire Bee. So let's look at all the Fire Bees and who has the highest. 153, 157. Is there like another one? 157 is the highest one. Okay, so it's going to go right here. Okay. Alright, see, that's down to 35. Alright. So, there we go. Tabby, I was going to say, where's that egg at? Alright. So you are going to go right in there. Transform Fire Bee, yes. I got a Tabby. There you go. Excellent. Tabby Bee. Gathers 46 in 4 seconds. Attack 10. Higher than the Fire Bee. Gathers 46. This is going to increase. Now you may say, oh, that's really not that much. Well, trust me in that. I'm not going to go through the stats and everything, but there's these things that you collect, the Tabby tokens. It goes all the way up to like 1,000. Once you hit 1,000, this thing in my other account, this thing is like close to 700. So that's what you do when you like farm, is you look for like the little kitty tokens, you get them, and this thing's good. Look at the energy. Based energy so far, 138. Alright. I was kind of wasting time because I was looking at whether we could do the ant challenge. But let's check really quick with another of the fire. 46 and 4. 46 and 4. So it basically is the same. Attack total 458. Increased it by 1. It's a colorless bee though. So it has the +3 from that. Let's go in here. Oh, I'm in Ant Annihilation 4. Yes, yes, yes. We are going to do the Ant Challenge. So far, we've been actually doing pretty good. This noob is a pretty good noob so far. Alright, so let's go. Let's put our little sprinkler down. And you know how to do it. You know how to do it. Alright, let's go. See that? Just standing there, this thing goes. Well, let's take that. My Vicious Bee is a level 10 now. Yes, I have a level 10 Vicious Bee. And those flames, look at those flames. Those flames are just amazing. Those flames are literally amazing. The more that I see the flames, I am just like, alright, flames, gather and hurt. Gather and hurt. And my tadpoles, when they're both out, every once in a while I'll see them like snap at an ant, right? Just snap it and kill it. And it's like, alright, I don't have to do anything. If they don't do anything, that's great. Another thing that I've noticed is that because I don't have a powerful sprinkler, if the bubble is actually like on a bald part of the field, popping the bubble refills it pretty quick. Pretty quick. So, you know, I know that it did act like a fuzzball. I just wasn't sure how powerful it was. Okay, so the last time we played this, I got like 122, and I was actually doing really good. A lot of bombs were coming out. I stayed all the way down till I think like the last couple seconds, and then I just got bombarded with the lawnmowers. But the past times before that, I hit like 119, 116. So I've been getting in the diamond zone. There's going to be a extra push at some point to get me into the supreme zone. That may be when I get new hive slots. You know, that may be when I get new hive slots. Not sure, not really worried. I have seen the +1 bee attack. It was with, that was good. The rest of the stats were not good. No critical power. I don't think. It may be like in a video. So I'm not going to say what it was, but I am going to say that I did not take it. I did not take it. But it gives me hope in that I am able to see that stat now. You know, I am able to see that stat. The Diamond Amulet is a good one. Definitely a good one. But it's not going to carry me to where I want to go. Because I need a high crit power and I need that bee attack. High crit power and I need that bee attack. I've noticed in my farming that my farming is going a lot better too. In that, you know, I can't do the 1 billion in like 10 seconds type of thing, you know. But what I can do, and I haven't used a lot of boosts, I have used a glitter boost, you know. Ooh, man, I am dying. These things are just landing on me. Oh my goodness. And I know that I can't be at like 100. No, I am. Oh my goodness. No, I am. I guess time was just flying by. I guess time was just flying by. Oh my goodness. Okay. And we are still at 1 minute and 15 seconds. Alright. And the photon bee is at a level 10 too, yes. And we know that my photon bee is gifted, so everything is instant. Alright, so 127. So this is cool. So once again, this is kind of like when we were trying to get from gold to amulet. We kind of saw that we were like 1 or 2 away from the meter up. That if it was like if we could just do it like 1 minute before, if we can get that meter up like 1 minute before, we would be there. I think we're kind of like that with this now too, where if we could get the thing like 1 more time. Okay. +2 move speed, high critical power. We're gonna do this because the critical power is higher. There's more crit chance, but there's plenty of move speed, and I have had issues with this guy moving too slow. Blue pollen, the same. Red pollen, I'll take that because everything else is centered around white pollen. Alright, good job. Replace. There you go.